And we know this, Dan, the president has become a big fan of the Coachella Valley. What is it? 5 visits?
6 today.
Six visits.
Times, and a guy who has covered presidents since probably, I don't know, Nixon, Kennedy, somewhere back then? Okay, sorry, Hank, that I backed up a little too far. I'm just teasing you. Since Nixon, and you've covered this president extensively, too, before you retired to our beautiful desert. And we hear rumor that the Prez might retire here as well. If you watch the live coverage today, you know I kind of got the mayors fighting one another on, could they get it out of the president? Did he say where he might live, Rancho Mirage or Palm Springs?
Well, I think the smart money's on Rancho Mirage.
Really?
I mean, yeah, because...
You got the inside scoop.
Well, because, you know, he loves Thunderbird Heights. The president stays in Thunderbird Heights. I wouldn't be surprised if he's staying there this weekend. He stays at the home of a gay couple, the ambassador to Spain and his husband. It's easy to protect. There aren't that many gated communities in Palm Springs, so I think the smart money is on Rancho. After all, don't they call it the playground?
It is the playground of the president.
Right, here we go.
And that's what I said to the 2 mayors. They're the only people that came out to meet the president today.
Yeah.
And when I interviewed him live during our midday newscast, I said, did you throw that in there? And they both said yes.
Yeah.
And when I pushed Hobart and Moon kind of one another, of course, Mr. Moon, Mayor Moon was like, well, we're the name brand of the valley. We're Palm Springs.
Yes.
And Mayor Hobart just said, we got the name brand as far as playground of the presidents.
Yeah, but how exciting it would be to have the Obamas have at least one of their homes here. You know, they're going to be citizens of the world.
Chicago, Hawaii.
Chicago. Well, I don't know about Hawaii, but I'm told that he likes New York. They want a place in New York of some kind, but you know, you need a vacation house, and they'll certainly be able to afford it.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about his business here. What's happening with the Southeast Asian community, what they're doing.
Right. This is the Association of Southeast Asian Nations. And I'll tell you just briefly, these are 10 nations, not China.
Right.
Okay.
And so this group goes back about 10 years, and it is to counterbalance China's economic policy. And we like that.
Why here?
Well, because it's convenient. We're on the West Coast. They can get here. And Sunnylands is wonderful. You know, they
secure
call it,
compound. It's
it
very
is, and they
easy
call it
to,
the Camp David of the West.
Very easy for the Secret Service to manage.
And this is what the Annenbergs had hoped when they left this to their trust, that this would become a meeting ground for great minds from all over the world.
It's happening.
And so the U.S. Wants this summit because they're trying to counterbalance China's economic growth.
We hear a lot of that right now on the campaign trail. Of course, the GOPs are bringing that up quite a bit, our trade deal with China and how they strong-arm us so much. And so we do need, like you said, some support from these Asian nations. Here's some video when the president was here a couple of years ago meeting with the president of China. Obviously, I'm sure that meeting was a bit stressful.
Well, you know, but it was productive. 1 year later, they cut a deal to cut pollution in China. So that's one of the things that came out of that meeting, that video you're looking at.
All right, Hank, thank you so much for being here. We'll touch base with you in a little bit.
You bet.
Remember, KMIR will have complete coverage of the president's visit on our TV newscast on KMIR.com, and we will keep you up to date on Facebook as well.